Yep, it is a real thing. I do want to emphasize that, but I'll be very clear on who has the option and what the rule is around Social Security. Now, I want to point something else out as well. If you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a little while or years, or even if this is your first time watching the videos here, here's the deal. Social Security has so many rules that most people don't even understand. I mean, here's the deal. It's a very complex program. A lot of people just say, yeah, I'm going to turn 62 or 65, I'm going to claim my benefit and sail off into the sunset and get checks forever. Yeah, you can do that. No problem. You can certainly do that. But there's so many rules within the program that if you actually understand the rules and you exploit these rules, you can actually get a whole lot more money out of Social Security, and that's the goal. The deal is, though, a lot of these rules are kind of like hush-hush, where they don't really talk about it, even though they're plainly out there in a visible sight for everybody right on the Social Security website. And again, I talk about this stuff literally daily. I have thousands of videos here on the channel talking about Social Security and all these rules and to help you maximize your monthly benefit. But the deal is, unless you know, you could be leaving a lot of money potentially on the table. All right, anyway, super fast before we get into it, if you have not done so or if you're new here, please consider subscribing. 100% free. Big subscribe button down below. Like the video. Thumbs up button down below. Again, thank you so much. Totally free. And as always, if you are turning 65 or retiring and you need to enroll in Medicare, or if you're currently on Medicare and have a special enrollment period, anything Medicare related, make sure to contact Chapter Medicare right here. Phone number's on the screen for you. They're amazing. They have access to over 20,000 plans. They've helped thousands of you in this community save millions of dollars. Millions. That's awesome. Millions of dollars in your pocket, literally by calling that phone number. That's your best resource for Medicare help. It's free. You'll connect with a real-life human here in the United States. They will do everything. Let them do the grunt work. Stop trying to hack this out yourself. You're overwhelmed. You're frustrated. You're confused. You've got a billion questions. Let them do it, please. Let them do it. You'll save yourself time, frustration, and just think how good it would feel to know that it's all done properly and you didn't have to do anything other than answer a couple questions. Anyway, take a picture, take a screenshot, write it down. It's your best resource for Medicare help. It's free, by the way. Let's put this article up right here, right now. Feel free to read through the details on this. Let me explain all the details around this. Okay, let's whittle this down. Okay, there's a lot of people. There's about 75 million people on Social Security. However, there's a lot of people that this does not apply to. Let me whittle this down really quickly. Who does this apply to? Social Security retirement beneficiaries. Number one, Social Security retirement beneficiaries. What if you claim your benefits somewhere between the ages of, say, 62 and 66, and you're already getting benefits? Can you get the lump sum payout? No, unfortunately you cannot. What if you are already receiving benefits? Can you still get it? No, unfortunately you cannot. Okay, well then who's left? Well, here's who's left. Social Security retirement beneficiaries who have or will be achieving their full retirement age. Here is where the gravy really starts to add up, the gravy train. Once you achieve your full retirement age, you have options, as in basically since from the time that you turn 62, you have the option to claim your Social Security whenever you want. Do what is best for you. Or you can wait. Here's the deal. If you have waited until your full retirement age, recognize this. There is something called delayed retirement credits, otherwise known as DRC, delayed retirement credits. These continue to accrue at a pace of 0.667% of an increase to your monthly benefit for every 1 month that you delay after your full retirement age. This comes out to be 8% per year. So if you delay the filing of your benefit for 1 year after your full retirement age, you will see an 8% increase. Not a COLA. This is a delayed retirement credit bonus, raised to your benefit because you delayed the claiming of your benefit, okay? Here's where the gravy comes in and the cool part and where the payout is offered. Let's just say, for example, you wait 6 months after your full retirement age and you think, I hit my full retirement age 6 months ago. I waited 6 months. I accrued delayed retirement credits, 6 months worth, a 4% raise. I think I'm going to go ahead and claim my benefit. Okay, that's awesome. If you want to, congratulations. That's amazing. Go ahead and do that. Here's what may be offered to you. You have two options. Number one, take your benefit, keep the 4% raise forever. The 4% raise forever, which will also have the COLAs compounded on top of it, which could add up to quite a bit of money. That's option one. Or option two is Social Security may say, hey, we see that you delayed your benefit by 6 full months. We would like to give you an offer. Would you like to get a lump sum payout, which would be retroactive payment for the 6 months that you didn't claim your benefit after your full retirement age? It'd basically be just a 6-month payout for those 6 months that you delayed. Now, let's just say that somebody has an average benefit of, say, $2,000. In this example that I'm giving, the person has a monthly benefit of $2,000. Waiting 6 months, $2,000 times 6 months is $12,000. So in this case, Social Security may say, hey, you waited 6 months. Would you like a $12,000 check today? No problem. We can give you that 12 grand. It'll basically just retroactively pay your benefits over the last 6 months. By the way, there's a little trade-off. That 4% of raise that you accrued by waiting that 6 months, yeah, sorry, you're not going to get that anymore. So what do you like? What would you like? Do you want a $12,000 payment today for the 6 months that you delayed? Or would you like to keep your 4% raise forever and have all of your COLAs compounded on top of that? Here's the deal. A lot of people get tripped up when they say, wait, all this money as a one-time lump sum payment, I could get that today? Yeah, sure, you absolutely can. But remember the trade-off. You're going to forfeit the raise in which you've accrued, okay? So that's the trade-off. And again, when you look at it and think, a 4% raise forever compounded with the COLAs, gee, do I want that or do I want 12 grand today? Again, I'm just using $12,000 in this example. If you have a $3,000 monthly benefit and you wait 6 months, that's $18,000. If you have a $4,000 monthly benefit and you wait 6 months, that's $24,000. That's why I said at the beginning of the video, it's usually worth thousands or maybe even tens of thousands of dollars. So anyway, it could be worth a whole lot of money. It's just in the example that I'm giving here, I'm just using $2,000 because that's the average benefit that is out there for retirement benefits. Okay, that's just what I'm saying. Obviously, it's going to be different for everybody and their specific benefit amount and things like that. But anyway, here's another thing I want to point out for you. They will only retroactively offer a lump sum payout of up to 6 months worth of delays. In other words, what I mean by that is, let's just say that you delay your benefit by, say, 12 months, just for example, 12 months, okay? So you hit your full retirement age, you wait 12 full months to claim your benefit, and then you think, I'm going to claim my benefit. Will they pay out the full 12 months in a retroactive lump sum payment? No. They only pay out up to 6 months worth of the retroactive lump sum, okay? Up to 6 months. It could be 4, it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 5, it could be 6, but no more than 6. They'll only pay out up to 6 months worth. Does that make sense? Anyway, and this is basically just the months that somebody has delayed, basically 1 to 6 months, after their full retirement age to claim their benefit, and you forfeit the delayed retirement